All right, let's talk about doing business in Bangladesh. It's one of South Asia's most exciting, dynamic economies. But with that comes a huge challenge, just getting noticed. Today, we're going to break down a key strategy that helps you get credible, connected, and seen. Let's dive in. So first, let's just wrap our heads around the sheer scale of the opportunity here. For 2024, Bangladesh's GDP is projected to be over $450 billion. That's a massive market, just brimming with potential for businesses, both local and international.
And what's powering that huge number? Well, it's people. We're talking 174 million of them. And look, this isn't just a giant consumer base. It's an enormous pool of talent, of innovation, and of pure enterprise that's driving the whole economy forward. Now here's the crucial part, how this market connects. As of 2023, nearly 45% of the entire population was online. This signals a massive digital transformation. It's creating an environment where business discovery, that first contact, happens almost entirely through a screen.
Okay, so let's put it all together. You've got this huge, digitally connected and super competitive economy, which leads to the single most important question for any business owner. In a market this crowded, how do you stand out? How do you become the right company that a potential partner is looking for?
And that right there, that's what we call the modern visibility problem. So let's break down how a business can go from being basically anonymous online to seizing real, tangible opportunities. Here's the reality. In really packed sectors, like garments or logistics, just having a website isn't going to cut it. Your digital footprint, how easy you are to find, to understand, and to get in touch with, that's your first impression. It's what decides whether a crucial business conversation ever even starts. So what's the solution? How do you build that strong, discoverable footprint? Well, you've got to construct a kind of digital bridge, and a key piece of that infrastructure is the B2B business directory. So what exactly is a B2B or business-to-business directory? It's way more than just a simple list. It's a dedicated online platform that sorts and organizes companies by what they do, making them super easy to find. You can think of it as a professional marketplace, built for visibility. And it's really important to separate these from, say, the old yellow pages. Those are consumer directories, right? You're looking for a local coffee shop or a plumber. B2B directories are totally different. They're built for commercial intent. The people using them are looking for suppliers, for partners, for clients. Their goal is completely different.
Okay, so we know what they are, but what's the real payoff for your business? Let's get into the good stuff and break down the 8 core benefits you get from being listed.
Let's run through the first 4. First, you get an immediate boost in online visibility. It's like opening another front door for search engines to find you. Second, you build commercial credibility. A professional listing just signals that you're a serious, active company. Third, you get more qualified leads. These are people who are already looking for exactly what you offer. And fourth, it's incredibly cost-effective. Way more affordable than, say, a big trade fair.
This quote just nails the whole point on credibility. Credibility does not come only from size, it also comes from professional presentation. Think about that. For a small or medium-sized business, a really sharp, detailed directory listing is a powerful way to build trust and compete with absolutely anyone.
All right, moving on to the next 4. A good listing can totally level the playing field, making it way easier for smaller companies to enter the market. It's also a fantastic tool for promoting exports, putting you on the radar of foreign buyers. All of this just strengthens your overall digital footprint. And finally, it opens up all kinds of doors for networking, leading to partnerships, not just sales.
So, the benefits are pretty clear. But listen, a tool is only as good as how you use it. So, let's get practical. Here's a real action plan for listing your business the right way, and we'll use a TNIB directory as our example. The process is actually pretty straightforward. First step, just choose the membership level that makes sense for your goals. Second, get all your info ready, your profile, your logo, your contacts, everything. Third, submit it all accurately through their official process. And fourth, and this is probably the most important part, you have to maintain it. Treat your profile like a living digital asset, not a one-and-done task. To really make your profile powerful, you just have to follow a few simple rules. Do use specific keywords, the kind of stuff real buyers are actually typing into a search bar. So instead of just clothing company, use something like knitwear garment manufacturer in Dhaka. Be specific. Do choose the most accurate categories. And on the flip side, don't use vague descriptions. And definitely don't let your contact info get outdated. Remember, a weak profile is just going to get you weak results. So, we'll leave you with this question to think about. In today's market, is your business just existing?
Or is it truly designed to be discovered? Because in a dynamic economy like Bangladesh's, being found by the right partner isn't just a marketing tactic, it's a core survival strategy. Thanks for watching.